Hello everyone, welcome to Frequently Asked Questions. Kristen, can I buy a house with my boyfriend or girlfriend? I don't quite qualify on my own and I'd like to add them to the loan. All right, when you're out looking for houses and everything is flowers and rainbows because you're thinking about living together and you're thinking about, starting a life together and all that, I think it's wonderful. I think it's great that you guys feel comfortable enough to do that. Here are some tidbits that are super important that you guys need to know. And I don't want to be like negative Nelly here, but I feel like it's important to get these facts out because I think I've seen it more in the last year than I've seen it throughout my entire 20-year career, okay? So boyfriend, girlfriend get on the loan together, get pre-approved, they go home shopping. They fall in love with a house, they rush into it, they buy it. In one circumstances here, I had boyfriend, girlfriend break up during the loan process, which completely changed all the rules of what we had originally pre-approved them for. 2, I've had boyfriend and girlfriend break up within 3 weeks of home ownership. So then now we have to refinance the original mortgage because you can't just take somebody off. What do I mean by that? A refinance is basically doing an entirely new loan in just one of your names. That's a whole set of closing costs again, you guys. Now, there's lenders out there quoting free closing costs or low closing costs, and I get that, but make sure you're looking at the rate and things like that. Listen, you may need another new appraisal. Remember, they charge. You're going to need to retitle it, and you're going to need to do a quitclaim deed to get the other spouse off of the deed, okay? Those fees are charged fees. No lender can just waive a title company's fees or an appraiser's fees, or better yet, to re-record that new mortgage and deed at the courthouse. So these are not free tactics to do, okay? There are costs to you within doing this, even if you just did it last week, all right? Third, I've had a couple people now selling within a month to 2 months of home ownership because they decided as they moved in, they are a right fit together, okay? So I know, again, I'm a negative Nelly here, but I want to give the real life examples of what we see every day because this is happening more and more. And maybe I shouldn't say every day. I think that's probably a little extreme. But like I said, I have seen probably once a month, twice a month, somebody call me and say, what can I do to get out of this? Or now this didn't work out. So I know the rush of being a homeowner is great. And I know when you're looking around with your real estate agent and this is the one you absolutely love, just really sit down together. Talk about the costs. Talk about the strength of your relationship. Talk about your future and where you're going. Because once you are in a home, that is a legal and binding contract with your mortgager or your mortgage company that you are going to both pay them back. Even if boyfriend and girlfriend, let's say one stays in the house and one leaves. Okay? If the one that stays in the house doesn't continue to make the house payment, that doesn't mean the one that leaves is just null and void of making the payment. It will hit their credit too, unless they've refinanced themselves off of the mortgage. Even if they quit claim themselves off the deed. If your name is on that mortgage, you are still 100% responsible to make sure that payment is made. So these are real life things that can happen for a long haul. You do something or something happens to hurt your credit, that's not just going to be fixed tomorrow. That's going to take some time to come back up, okay? So please have these conversations with your lender. Please understand the ramifications that if it's not your time, it's not your time. Listen, I would love to get every person I know into a home. I think home ownership is fantastic, especially at a younger age. Start out owing yourself first, right? Start building that equity right away. There is a right way to do it and not always adding a non-marital spouse or mom and dad or a friend even. And I've seen it happen, and I should definitely say that. I've seen 2 friends come together because both of them alone couldn't necessarily afford a good house, so they came in together. You guys, friends have issues just like boyfriends and girlfriends do. All right? It happens. It happens to everybody when they're in these situations. They go through some of these times. So just really think about it, talk about it, have the conversations because these are legal binding contracts you are in once you start offering and getting accepted offers on homes and then working with your lenders to get to the ownership side and taking title, taking deed, and getting the keys to this home ownership. Thank you so much for listening. I just think it's a really big, important topic to have. It's not a fun one to talk about, but it is one that is very real these days. So please contact me if you want to know more. If you're thinking about it, let's go over it. I'm not going to squash it right away. Everybody's relationship status is different. However, it's important that you know what happens in the what if, okay? Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. I'm here as a consumer advocate. I just want to protect you all from what might happen down the road, okay? Licensed in all the Midwest, including Florida. You need anything, please give us a call. We are happy to help. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.